Hi everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about fasting. I'm currently 48 hours into a 72-hour water fast. Lots of reasons why. We're going to discuss that today. Some of them are health, some of them are longevity, others is weight loss. So if you need any one of those or concerned about those, stick around. We're going to do this 911 style. Fasting. Right away, I'm going to direct you to Professor Dr. Valter Longo from the University of Southern California, director of the Longevity Institute there, and his book, The Longevity Diet. You can find him online, and here are some of the YouTube videos that I recommend. He is one of the reigning experts on longevity and fasting, so I'll leave all the technical stuff up to him. What I'm going to do is summarize some of the techniques and some of the benefits so that you can start incorporating them into your own life. Now, please remember, if you're not in generally good health, check with your doctor before starting anything. And then one piece of advice, don't sit down and edit a video all about organic, delicious junk food while you're fasting. At about the 32-hour mark of fasting, I was editing this video all about processed food and junk food, and man, that was killing me. So why fast? Let's start out with weight loss. One of the components of weight loss is to undershoot your caloric requirement so that your body is forced to tap into your stores, and therefore you're going to lose weight. It's as simple as that. It's also a definite way to help you stay healthy. Anytime you're not eating, you're giving the body a chance to rest and rebuild and heal itself. As far as longevity is concerned, from my understanding, is that when the body begins to get this real hunger, it goes into this protection mode. And that protection mode begins to activate a lot of mechanisms within the body, and it's those mechanisms which help us live longer, or at least live longer while decreasing our chances of age-related cognitive decline and diseases. Also, what's interesting to note that during this period, when the body is protecting itself, some of the first cells to be affected are cancer cells, therefore helping to kill them off. It also helps you become more insulin sensitive and many other benefits. So let's quickly define the types of fasting and how they're understood by the professionals in the industry. First, we have calorie restriction. This is when you reduce the calorie intake by 30% of normal indefinitely, and has been shown in monkeys to have remarkable effects in disease prevention and extending life, but comes with side effects like sensitivity to infectious diseases and wound healing and others. So it's a trade-off, and that's not so good. And you're hungry all the time, and compliance is nearly impossible, so it's really not a viable intervention. Then the question is, how do I get the benefits of calorie restriction using a different intervention without the negative side effects? So let's start off with time-restricted feeding. That just means you're going to limit the time of when you eat. I use an 8-16 model, which means I'm restricting my feeding to 8 hours a day. I eat at 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 6 p.m. at least most of the time. That gives my body almost every day 16 hours to deal with the processing of food and healing itself. Next, we have intermittent fasting. And you can do this multiple ways. You can skip a meal, you can skip 2 meals, you can skip the whole day. You can then skip every other day, you can skip once a week, you can skip once a month, you get the idea. So now you're increasing the benefits of time-restricted feeding even more. Remember, while you're not feeding the body, it doesn't have to worry about digesting and all of the processes involved in dealing with the food. So it can then concentrate on healing itself. Anything less than 2 days is considered intermittent fasting. Then we have prolonged fasting, which would be 2 days or greater, and it comes with even greater benefits, which include healing, regeneration, longevity, fighting off chronic disease, and more. Just think how amazing this is. You can get a 45-year-old woman, a 55-year-old man. At that point, they're probably both experiencing age-related decline, maybe even age-related disease, and they can get together. She gets pregnant, the cells in her body start forming a brand new living being. Her cells have the ability to create a new heart, a brain, organs. It's actually pretty amazing. And that's what this is all about, facilitating the body to be able to heal or regenerate itself. It has the ability. We just have to learn the correct interventions or protocols to be able to activate the body's own ability to heal and regenerate itself. Quite an amazing machine. Now, fasting has shown itself to be at least one of these protocols or interventions. So, as you can imagine, I incorporate all three of these techniques into my everyday life. I do time-restricted feeding almost on a daily basis, 8 hours of eating, 16 hours of fasting. I regularly skip meals, and I try to do a prolonged water fast, 3 days at least, once every 4 months. That would be about 4 times a year. So let me explain how I'm doing this 3-day water fast. I started by not eating Thursday night dinner, so then I can end it by eating dinner Sunday night. And that would be 72 hours. I think it's a lot easier to do this way because now, when I wake up on Sunday, I know I'm going to be eating tonight, and it just makes it a lot easier. I would never say it's easy, but definitely doable. So how do I feel? Well, I'm feeling great now because I know I'm going to be eating in 2 hours. But it's a difficult journey. Not too bad on Thursday night because I ate a really good breakfast and a lunch. But I did start to get hungry around dinner time, just knowing I was going to be fasting. So I think it's just psychological. So Friday morning, not too bad. When it came around the afternoon, definitely by dinner time, I was already tired and very hungry. Then came Saturday. Very low energy, very hungry. And then Sunday rolls around and there's this big excitement knowing that the fast is going to end at 5 p.m. So that's why I like doing the fast this way. So I've lost some weight. I'll be showing you on the screen the progression of where I was before and then on Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday. My goal was definitely not to lose weight, but I knew it would happen anyways. I do it for the health, for the regeneration, and for the longevity aspect. So there you have it, guys. One of the methods within the 9 keys of staying young and living healthy. Share with me your experiences about fasting in the comments below. I know many people, including myself, like to incorporate it with praying. I did go to church this morning, so that was really nice. I just want to go over the activities that I did during these 3 days of the water fast. On Friday, all I did was my 5 pull-ups and my stretching out. On Saturday morning, we went with the kids to the mall. They had some sort of event there for kids, so I did that. I also came back and did my 5 pull-ups and my stretching. Sunday morning, I did go to church, and now we're gonna go for a walk with the kids, and I'll be back shortly. Now it's about 1 hour away from breaking the fast, so I'll let you in on that. All right, starting to break the fast with a piece of Ezekiel bread. I'm gonna put some hummus, some little veggies on top, a little tomato, just a little something to get the juices flowing. Dinner's at 6 right now, it's 5:40. So this is the broccoli sprouts. And a beautiful tomato. We're gonna chop that up. And a fresh avocado. So there you have it, I'm breaking the fast with that. Let me go ahead and add the finishing touch. And there you have it, delicious, nutritious. It's funny. Right now it just feels like I haven't been 72 hours without eating. The minute you take that first bite, but it's delicious, amazing. I'm really gonna enjoy dinner tonight. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this. Remember to leave your comments down below. Hit the like button if you like this video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And until we see each other again, stay safe and stay healthy.